4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Minnesota Timberwolves have set the tone of the series up 2 games to 1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Golden State Warriors. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Handle out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And for the Warriors. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Podziemski out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Butler. Pass to Jackson Davis. A second chance effort. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Conley into the lane. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Now Randall, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield.
You see the work Anthony Edwards has put in on his decision-making. That's a pretty setup.
In the corner, it's Hield. No good on the 3.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Bounce pass Conley. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Timberwolves have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. It's to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randall passes to Gobert. Second shot opportunity, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Hield against Edwards. They kick it out to Green. Hield sets the pick for Green. 6 to shoot. Trying his luck from deep. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Green. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Butler dishes to Hield. Back to Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. 1 shot.
First team foul. At the line for 1.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Gobert with a screen on Hield. For 3, Edwards drills it from outside. Edwards got 5 points so far.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Hield. Pajemski on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Pajemski's got 6 points.
Well, Hield knows you're going to give him a significant amount of attention. He uses that to find the open teammate.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Misses the 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Pajemski finds Green. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hield. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Jackson Davis. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Jackson Davis has got his second basket of the night.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And we got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Kuminga's come in for Trace Jackson Davis. And then for Minnesota, Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Good on the bucket.
Well, this is what you get when you run the offense through Conley, on time and on target.
Outside, Green. Back to Pajemski. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Pajemski's got 8 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Three-pointer, Randall.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, their pass to Hield. It's good from long range. Hield's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Any opportunity from 3 is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
And Gobert kicks to Randall. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's DiVincenzo. Out to Conley. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Now Pajemski. Hield outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Pass to Randall. Over Green. Green with the block.
A valuable, dogged defender. Draymond Green doing his thing.
Gobert brings the double team. Pajemski finds Butler. Hield from outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Conley the pass to Randall. And here's Gobert. To Alexander Walker. Minnesota needs to get off the shot here. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Butler. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Alexander Walker with the ball. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Payton, he's checked in for Golden State. Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 10. Conley, the pass to Reed. Here's DiVincenzo. Back to Reed to end the run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Naz Reid is the perfect modern big man. He can stretch you to distance. He will rebound consistently, but he can also put it on the deck and catch you off guard if you let him.
And he makes the first. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Podziemski finds Heel. Back to Podziemski. Shot clock at 6. Healed outside. A three-pointer, no good. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. 9-point game.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
The 11-footer, Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 12.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Yes, to Conley. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors leading by 8. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Payton outside, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. McDaniels checked in. Timberwolves trail by 8. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. On the wing, DiVincenzo. From the stripe. No good. Shot missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pass to Payton. Fires for 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And Conley drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
To the paint. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist from Payton. And the Warriors lead by 8.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Dante DiVincenzo, and that's good. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket tonight.
Naz Reid, what a nice find. This guy always has his eyes up and ready to look for options.
Down low, here's Podziemski. and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Naz Reid understands how to play physically inside, able to get a shot off despite the foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Reid. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Podziemski. He's got 14. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Podziemski's got 16 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Here's DiVincenzo. You've got Knox. And it's Santos in at the small forward spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Oh, here's Edwards. Edwards gets it done inside.
Edwards well covered on the interior, scores through the contest.
To the middle. Here's Knox. Pass to post. Inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now Gobert. Edwards with it. Pass to McDaniels. Lets the 3 fly. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from 3-point territory. What a look there.
Moody with it. Edwards defending. From beyond the arc, a nice shot by Moody. Moody's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Edwards. He has 7. Tries again, and he hits the jumper for 2. Edwards got 9 points. Warriors leading by 5. Pass to post. Here's Knox. Now Moody to the inside. Offensive rebound. Knox the pass to Moody. There's a screen. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Knox.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Edwards looking it over. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Over to the left wing. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And the wide open shot from Reed connects from three-point range. He's got 6.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Santos, the pass to Moody, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 7. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple. Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And here is Moody. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Randall's checked in for Naz Reid. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Pass to Spencer. Now, here's Moody. Defended by DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. From the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now Randall. It's back. Gobert, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Moody. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Randall left side. Takes the 3. And Spencer pulls it down. The Warriors leading. To the middle. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Kevin Knox seeking the contact, makes the basket. That is well done.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Timberwolves trail by 5. Randall outside. DiVincenzo with the screen for Randall. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Here's Knox. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Long move inside by Edwards.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 8. Edwards can't hit.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Pass to Payton. Golden State moving the ball around, and Kuminga gets it to go.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Hield comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Green in for Kevin Knox. And a change for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Randall no good.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Kuminga no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Three-pointer Randall. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. And that's now 6 points for Jonathan Kuminga. Pass to McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall with the ball. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now Looney. Inside. Here's Kuminga. Makes it off the glass. Kuminga's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. DiVincenzo against Green. Hield with a screen on DiVincenzo. Green, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Randall is doubled for 3, Edwards. And it's Looney with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
It's stolen by Randall. Here's Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Butler, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And Edwards drops them both.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
Hield left side. Pass to Payton. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Edwards, that's good.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Hield, the pass to Kuminga. Hield against Edwards. Three-pointer on the way. Hield can't hit. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. They trail by 7. Hield outside. Pass to Green. Here's Kuminga. Defended by DiVincenzo. Outside Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Green inside the three-point line. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Here's Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Warriors leading by 7. Takes the 13-footer. Butler, no good. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got his 7th rebound here tonight. McDaniels against Hield. Butler on the way. Back to Hield. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Pass to Randall. Looking to end his cold spell. Sinks that one from the post. Randall's got his 3rd basket of the night. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors on top, up by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Game 4 is always important, but does this game mean a little more to them, Shep?
No doubt, Ernie, if they lose this series, it's finito, done. They're not coming back from 3-1.
Hey, I have to agree with the big fella. Another loss, better get the fishing gear ready.
Ooh, high stakes. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Here is Conley. On the court for Minnesota. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now here's Hield. Outside Butler. Hield with a screen on McDaniels. 5 to shoot, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Jimmy Butler, shooting 1.
I simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
Oh, here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with it. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Back to Podziemski. Golden State moving it around. Butler against McDaniel. The 19-foot shot. Butler, no good.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 4. Green kicks to Butler. Pass to Pajemski. That three off the mark. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Oh, here's Edwards. Over Butler. Edwards, no good. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. The deep three from Hield. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And go outside. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Butler. Hield kicks to Butler. To the paint. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer, Hield. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hield's got 18 points.
Boy, how about the release? I mean, no sooner does that ball hit his hands than he rises and fires. Buddy Hield doing what he's paid for.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Randall dishes to Gobert. Conley with it. He has 5. McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pajemski, the bounce pass. Hield kicks to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good. Nice job down low. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead. To McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. And go outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And the second free throw, good. Timberwolves trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gobert, the screen. Conley finds Randall. 4 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Pajemski. Over by Conley. Kuminga with a wide open look. And again, no good by Golden State. Up top, Edwards. He's defended by Pajemski. The ends are drought. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Edwards.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Well, their pass it to Green. Back to Butler. Here's Kuminga. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket.
Now, this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert, so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Warriors leading by 5. Healed outside. Green kicks to Butler. Pass to Pajemski. Kuminga sets a screen for Hield. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
To McDaniel. And the layup falls. McDaniel's got 8 points.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Pajemski's shot is good.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Gobert with a screen on Green. Edwards passes to Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
The first free throw is good.
Rudy Gobert has been consistently great on the defensive end of the floor as a rim protector and shot blocker.
Payton, he's checked in for the Warriors.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Pajemski. He's got 19. Edwards finds McDaniel. Over in the corner, Conley. Mr. Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. He's got 7.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
Right side, Kuminga. Now Pajemski. And it's blocked by Conley. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. Some solid defense from Butler. And so Payton will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points. Randall with the ball. Now Payton defending. Took him no time at all on that one. McDaniel's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
McDaniel's against Butler. Shoots over McDaniel. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Conley kicks to Randall for the lead. Randall on the follow. Randall's got 8. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Butler hammering it home.
You love Jimmy Butler playing above the rim. That's a statement dunk right there.
Conley dishes to McDaniels. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Outside, Payton, down low. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Butler. Here's Podziemski. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Now here's Gobert. He has 7. And here is McDaniel. Randall from outside. Randall can't get that one to fall.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
To the middle. Here's Kuminga. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. 1:32 left here in the 3rd quarter. Conley with it. Now Payton defending. Great open look there. McDaniel's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Outside, Payton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Randall outside. There's 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. McDaniels, no good from outside. The Warriors trail. Butler in the corner. Butler takes it in. It's stolen by Randall. Edwards inside, covered by Payton. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Podziemski. Edwards defending. Pass to Butler. Shoots over McDaniel. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Timberwolves lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Green in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Hield. Not really his range, and it's off target. Now here's Randall. Here's Alexander Walker. Drills the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Listen, everyone knows what kind of shooter this guy is. Just his presence on the floor creates space.
Here's Looney. They kick out to Hield. Puts up a 3. Randall grabs the board. Timberwolves leading by 4. Inside, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, this is the all-around game of Julius Randle, right? We think he can score it, board it, but how about that pass?
Kuminga the pass to Hield. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Minnesota shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Alexander Walker, and it's off from three-point range. On the wing, Green. Back to Butler, to the wing right side. Out to the wing. Here's Looney. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
passes to Reed. Nice defense from Kuminga. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Looney. And the layup's good off the glass. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Randall passes to Reed. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
Kuminga the pass to Hield. Kuminga kicks to Hield. Hield with a screen on DiVincenzo. Clock is at 3. Hield can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 6. Pass to Randall. A bit under 3.5 minutes of pass here in the fourth. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Outside Butler. To the left side wing. To the paint. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 20 points.
And I'll tell you what, if he's going to be a factor here down the stretch, he is going to have to make some shots. Just 1 of 5 here in the quarter.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Hield outside. They get it back. Looney up and in from the low block. Looney's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Shot by McDaniels, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The defense getting too close to Buddy Hield on that dribble drive, and give him some credit for seeking out the contact.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Reed gets the bucket.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Hield from deep three-point land. Second chance shot. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Conley. Back to Alexander Walker. Here's Randall. He gets it in there. Randall's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
And it's Butler missing. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Pass to Butler. Here's Jackson Davis. Outside Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And here's Reed. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 7th assist here tonight. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Hield. And the shot goes down. Hield's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
That's a 2 from Randall. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Podziemski's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Butler. Outside Kuminga. No good on the triple. Minnesota leading by 9. Right side, Conley. Pass to Reed. drops in the layup for two.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And it's good, 2 points.
That's a really solid pass from Jimmy Butler. This guy all about making his teammates better.
Now here's McDaniel. Three-pointer, Randall. And the three ball is good. Randall's got 7 points for the quarter.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
On the wing, Heel. Defended by Alexander Walker. For three, Reed with the rebound.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Alexander Walker passes to Randall. Reed with a screen on Kuminga. Randall, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Change here. Green's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert comes in for Reed. And Anthony Edwards sub in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Coach told his guys, lock in, this is it. Leave everything out on the floor. A simple message down the stretch. We'll see if it resonates. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's McDaniel. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. For three, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness. After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Off target from three-point range.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
First free throw is good.
Well, to me, the infectiousness with which Draymond Green plays, it impacts everyone around him. I love that.
And both free throws good for Green. 1:31 left to play here in the fourth.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for Minnesota.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Anthony Edwards.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
He doesn't get the second one.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Healed with a screen on Edwards. And there's the drive.
Yeah, easy call.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Pajewski. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Randall from outside. That shot off. And so it's Golden State with it. 15-point game. Healed, can't hit. Healed against Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert, the screen from outside the arc. Can't hit that one. Butler against McDaniel. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Rudy, your impact on the game defensively, always something to watch. What's your approach at that?
Just try to win games, you know, and my teammates put it out, trusting me, being aggressive on the balls and try to be aggressive at the rim. And, you know, when we play as a team like we do tonight, it's tough to beat us.
You were in full stop.